Well, if you are experiencing the frustration of being a buyer and facing a lot of competition in the market, you are not alone. It is definitely still a strong seller's market. That window that we had 6 to 8 weeks ago has most certainly closed this last couple weeks, and it hadn't changed much this week. A little bit of a change, but not a whole lot. So let's get right to the graph. So here we are. We have our orange line is our buyer activity line, and we were down about 11% in buyer activity this last week. And then our blue line is our inventory, and that also dropped by about 2%. So the gap here is a little better than it was last week. You can see last week we had a huge gap. This week we narrowed that gap a little bit. So if we go over here to the buyer's market versus the seller's market, you'll see that last week was a huge spike, and this week we came down just a little bit, but we definitely have increased our activity. So what does this mean? It means that the traditional fall market has kicked in, which usually lasts from beginning of October, sometimes mid-September, through the end of October to November. So we can expect some more competition for the buyers, and this does depend on the market. Some areas you have opportunities where properties are sitting on the market for a little bit longer, but for the most part, buyers are facing a lot of competition right now. Sellers, this is a phenomenal time to get on the market. Properties are going quickly, so if you have to sell right now, now is the time. All right, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. We will be back next week with our next market update to let you know if this trend is continuing or if we're starting to see some kind of a shift. All right, everybody have a great week. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe, and we'll see you next week.